Today, we welcome QSC to Acuity. Our acquisition of QSC expands our Intelligent Spaces Group and executes on our vision of making spaces smarter, safer, and greener with disruptive technologies that leverage data interoperability. With me today are Joe Pham, Chairman and CEO of QSC, Peter Hahn, our President of Intelligent Spaces, and Karen Holcomb, our Chief Financial Officer. We believe that the data generated in a built space, from managing a built space, from what happens in a built space, and from who is in a built space, can come together in new and unique ways to make meaningful differences for the occupants. QSC's technology solution is the QSys platform, which is a fantastic addition to Spaces as we pursue the vision, because it expands our addressable market into audio, video, and control. QSys is disruptive technology in a strategically adjacent industry that will enable us to drive end-user satisfaction through data interoperability between managing a built space and what happens in a built space. And the company has an attractive financial profile that will be accretive to our 2025 full-year adjusted diluted earnings per share. I'm excited that Joe Pham, Chairman and CEO of QSC, can join us here today. Joe?
Neil, it's really great to be here. Thanks so much. We are really excited to be joining a company that not only aligns with our long-term mission, but also one that so closely shares our core values. So let me tell you a little bit about QSC. We began in the professional audio industry, but we've always evolved as a company and have since transformed ourselves into a disruptor in the cloud-managed audio, video, and controls space. Our platform and intelligent automation have redefined what is possible in collaboration, commercial AV, and entertainment. We seamlessly bridge remote and in-person participation, and we deliver dynamic and engaging experiences that captivate and inspire. And so to our valued customers and partners, we will continue to lead our business with the same commitment to excellence. Our name, our brands, and our locations will remain unchanged. And Neil, we share Acuity's vision of harnessing data to transform spaces, and we're really excited to work with you and the rest of the team to bring that vision to life.
Thanks, Joe. QSC is a dynamic leader that uses data to drive end-user experiences. It has been that focus on data that led to our teams finding each other. Peter, can you talk a little bit more about how our companies came together?
Absolutely. Thanks, Neil. We met QSC through our respective technology partner programs, where our technology and engineering teams have developed a joint integration between Distech and QSys with shared data and control. This meant Space's core franchise in BMS controls and QSC's in AV controls started working together on the edge and moving towards the cloud. So we got great insight into what's possible by bringing together our two teams. As you said, Neil, Spaces has focused so far on how a building operates. Its heating, cooling, and ventilation systems, its refrigeration and lighting counterparts, and the software that powers all that. The addition of QSC expands that focus to what occupants do inside their spaces. Imagine this. You walk into a room and the space intelligently adjusts to offer you a tailored experience. The room has data that can predict how many people will likely be in attendance and can cool the room in advance for optimum comfort. And then once the meeting starts, the microphones and cameras transition seamlessly between speakers for both in-person and virtual attendees. Also imagine how the lighting levels optimize for a change in visuals and shades lower to reduce glare. Or if a meeting is canceled, the system can revert back to its unoccupied settings to save energy and lower costs. This vision becomes real as our product, engineering, and go-to-market teams bring it together for customers and the systems integrators who serve them. Today's announcement highlights that Acuity is thinking about spaces differently and using data to maximize occupant experience and transform those spaces.
Thanks, Peter. It's exciting to be that much closer to realizing this vision. Karen, this transaction is consistent both with our capital allocation priorities and our financial profile.
That's right, Neil. We are buying QSC for a purchase price of $1.215 billion, and we expect to realize approximately $100 million in present value of tax benefits, which brings the net purchase price to $1.1 billion. The net purchase price is about 14 times QSC's estimated EBITDA for the year ended August 31st, 2024. We expect it to grow at a similar rate to our existing ISG business, and we expect the acquisition to be accretive to our AYI 2025 adjusted diluted earnings per share. This transaction demonstrates our financial capacity. We are financing the acquisition with $600 million of additional debt and the remainder with cash on hand. With continued strong cash flow, we could repay this debt by the end of next fiscal year if we choose, and we still have ample liquidity to execute on all of our capital allocation priorities. We're currently going through normal regulatory approvals, and we expect the transaction to close in our second quarter of fiscal 2025. So Neil, for all the strategic reasons that you, Joe, and Peter have described, and the performance it will contribute, I'm excited to welcome the QSC team to Acuity.
Karen, thanks, and I agree. This is an exciting day for both Acuity and QSC. This is a great example of our ability to continue to grow our Spaces group into a larger and strategically more important part of our company. We're acquiring a disruptive company in an adjacent space that executes our vision of data interoperability. So to Joe and all of the team at QSC, welcome. I'm confident that you will thrive as part of Acuity. We're excited about what we can achieve together as we work to make spaces smarter, safer, and greener.